Hello, my name is Raul. I'm about to explain the project that we are trying to develop here in Cancun. I've been a developer since 1995. I've been in the real estate business since 1986. I have the school of the timeshare. I didn't like it, so I turned to the full-time ownership modality almost 30 years ago. Right now, we found Puerto Cancun as the most important place in Cancun or in the Mexican Caribbean area where there is nothing like this. Marina, golf course, 2 kilometers of beachfront, very nice infrastructure, and there are 2 lots in this area. If you see, you will see in the dossier we're sending you, we're gonna offer you the possibility to look at 2 condominial properties. Both of them are facing the marina for a total of 243 linear meters, which is around 700 linear feet. So let me show you more or less the location of this. This has 243 meters. So you can have an idea. ¡Cállate ese perro! Sorry. So you have basically 2 different lots, lot 41 and lot 42. 100 meters like this, which means that you have almost 2 hectares. 10,000 and 10,000 square meters. So you can have an idea of how much is a square meter. It's 10.71 feet. 10.71 feet per meter. This means if you have 20,000 meters, you have almost 240,000 square feet. So the original idea was to have different amenities so we can compete with the neighborhood. These are the 2 last lots, so this means this is the street and we are surrounded by other buildings and another towers. Actually, in the front, across the channel, this is the marina channel. So you can see the boats here. In this side, there is a building called the Shark. The Shark is one of the most expensive places here in Puerto Cancun, but it's only because the look of the building outside is really impressive. In my personal opinion, I think that inside the building, it's where it should be really impressive, because you must be very comfortable inside. You must have large bedrooms where you don't hit with the door, the closets, where you have high ceilings, where air conditioning is extra powerful in each of the units, where the kitchens are really nice with a double oven so you can do 2 turkeys at a time. Things that other developers consider they can save some money there. We don't do that kind of stuff. Quality is the name of our game. We have done quality projects since 1995 and had all the awards available in the real estate market in Quintana Roo. We have them. Why? Because we didn't thought like everybody else to save some money in the electrical connection, in the grout of the floorings, in the wood of the doors. We got the best wood. We treated with a lot of chemicals so the wood wouldn't be eaten by the bugs, or the floorings broken with the cleaning lady acids and stuff. That you must remember, we live in a very curious country. So the cleaning lady will come and take over the place with everything she can, so it looks really clean. But sometimes, if they use low quality items like the floorings, the tile, or the marbles are not sealed, or the granites are not very well treated, then cleaning lady comes with a red-orange soft drink and book, and then it turns red, and it will be red forever. So we thought one step ahead in order to avoid all those kind of details. So in this case, what we are planning to do is very easy. This will let us build 34,000 square meters of construction. This is almost 600,000 square feet of construction. So we decided to put a main building, actually it's in this side, because remember this is the channel, all of this front is water, okay? So this main building, we have the chance to build 60 condos, 3-bedroom units, maybe 1 or 2 bedrooms. I was still on my position as salesman, because this is what we do. We started all this deal as salespeople. So at the very end, we were the ones that put the face with the clients, and the clients were complaining to us for the mistake of the developers. So the developer said, "No, Raul, you do only 2.5 meters ceilings." And we were telling him, with all respect, the client is 6 feet 2, so it won't fit. The shower will be here in the head. So, and the clients were, "Raul, you and your friend." And so at the very end we said, "No more. We're gonna build our product." And then we start fixing all those details around 1997 when we delivered our first project. The people didn't know that you could build with such a quality in Mexico. And it was nothing in big deal. It was just well done, because we heard of what the clients were complaining for. So we fix it, we polish, fix it again, polish again. We avoid all kind of steps inside the unit. We avoid the mini terraces where you can put a chair or a table. Lots of light, lots of contact, because my predecessor, my teacher, who was the owner of Portoaventuras, I worked for him 23 years. I started as a regular salesman, then I was the sales manager, then we were the commercial directors, and then we said, "We already make you rich, let us make our money." So we started by Quinta Luna, we did 22 units, we make $9 million, and we were the happiest person in town and in Mexico. Then we did Quinta Maya, we did 36 units. Then we did Quinta del Sol 1 with 84 units, and then we did Quinta del Sol 2 with 180 units. So at the very end, we knew what Canadian people want, what American people want, what European people want, and the common denominator is functionality, quality, and resale price equity. And that's what we could at the very end deliver to the clients, and this is what we are proposing to deliver here. By saying that, we said, well, let's put 60 condos in the main building, 50 here and 50 here. Then we found out the Chilean guys from Crystal Lagoons. I found these people in Cabo San Lucas in 2014. We were building custom homes. We quit building condominiums because at the very end, when we decided to build 189 condominiums, it was a crazy shit. I mean, it was a big deal, because then if we sold the top, we have to deliver the full building with a pre-sale, because we didn't have the money to build the whole enchilada. We were selling, and with what we were selling, we were building. So we decided to go on phases, like we are going to do here. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. But returning to the Chilean people. The Chilean people, Crystal Lagoons, they are the only people in the world that they can do a hectare, 10,000 square meters, 107,000 square feet pool with sand around. Sheikh from Dubai, he owns his own Crystal Lagoon. So he will know what we're talking about because there is a Crystal Lagoon in Dubai. Well, they decided to do a $6 billion Crystal Lagoon that is humongous. Here, I'm proposing to do a Crystal Lagoon in the center that can have the islands or even the shape of the palm, like the one that they have in Dubai, and a restaurant, a coffee shop, a seafood area, a dive shop, a kayak area, a marina, kids area, adults area, scuba diving area. Kiwi. I'm sorry, I was receiving signals from the cameraman like this, and I didn't know if I should go to the front or to the back. So let's start again. Well, I was telling you that my wife Norma found Crystal Lagoons when we were in Cabo San Lucas. And it's an amazing thing, you know, these people can do a hectare, a full hectare of pool with sandy beach and a little marina, and they have they do islands and 2-3 levels of stuff underwater. So it's amazing, you know. And today I was looking for the site so I can include some pictures in the dossier. And boom! Sheikh from Dubai buys tremendous Crystal Lagoon. So this you will find it here, and I also include you there the video and the site so you can review it. But with this lagoon, we will kill the other developers around because everybody's doing small pools and the slide, but they have 88 condos and they have 5 meters by 3 meters pool and a basketball court, which in the evening turns into a tennis court, and then it's a racquetball court, and then they have a gym. I don't know what kind of a gym, but should be nice because it's a very nice area. I put you also the comparatives there so you can check out in the surrounding projects how much are they selling the condos for, what are their amenities, what's the price per square meter, how much of the condo complex is sold or not, and the quality that they are trying to show to bring clients. All of those details, I have seen them in detail, so there is no mistake, there is no possible chance that we do less than them. We will go over that. So if their bedrooms are small, we're going to make them nicer. If the kitchen is, we're going to make a nice kitchen. And the price will be the same. The idea is that if the guy next door to us is selling for $1 million, we will also sell for $930,000, where our quality and our delivery, it's going to be like a super pizza, like a big dish of food, with good flavor, with good quality. That will be the difference between us and the rest of the developers, as always has been. So, in this investment, the reason why I'm filming this video is because you will understand perfectly all these points in the dossier. But there is one point that it's important that I can tell you my personal thoughts. We're going to need $51 million, including the construction, the foundation, the parking, the lagoon, unforeseen, miscellaneous projects, blueprints, engineering, design. The whole enchilada is in the $51 million. If we're going to pay 6% of this, is $3 million in order to bring the cash, bring down 51 million. But we're not going to bring down 51 million because with our sales program, our sales programs are designed to be sweat money. What does this mean? This means that with my sales team and with our structure, we should bring in money so you don't have to put 51 million. Because making money with money is very easy. But the specialty of the house is making this kind of money or more with the essentials. What are the essentials? Well, why don't we clean the land? We buy it, of course, we clean it, and then we're going to build the lagoon. The lagoon is around $700,000. And now we have a lagoon. Then we do the main building shape, where in the foundation we're going to put the parking areas, the storages, and the garages that are for sale also. I'm the first guy in Quintana Roo in Mexico who take over the garage market. Everybody was, nah, it's not gonna sell, that's stupid, nobody's gonna buy you a garage. I sold them all in $50,000 a piece, 4 meters by 8 meters. I mean, nice painting, and we put a nice flooring because we used to live in Naples. We know that for the American customer and the Canadian customer, having a place to put the old tire, the oil, the tools, hang the bicycles, put the Karcher to wash the car, put the kayaks in the top, and close it. It means security. It means their personal belongings are well kept, so they can rent the condo or close it and come back in a year. What we are trying to enhance here, or enhance, excuse my English, sometimes it goes a little gothic, but the idea is that these guys here can rent their properties through our administration, so we can do residual income by renting their properties on our rental pool. Our rental pool will be designed, and the offer to the client will be, Mr. Johnson, we can offer you 3 choices. You can pay us $1 million in cash, and we will give you 10% discount. You can give us 30% down and 18 months with no interest, and we will deliver you your condo in 12 months. Or you can give us 50% down and never pay again a cent, because the balance, you're going to pay it through our rental pool. That's a big difference. In Cancun today, one of the major businesses around is the Airbnb program. Airbnb, the difference between a regular hotel and Airbnb is that the hotel, it's a room with a little fridge that if you arrive to the fridge and touch anything, your credit card will be charged with $100 soft drink. And in the other one, you are like living in the house of somebody else. But in this case, what we're going to do is to find the equilibrium between the house and the hotel room. So what we're going to do is a condo that has hotel services. You will be able to call for hamburgers, wings, pizza, milkshake, coffee. Come down to the coffee shop in the morning, have a breakfast in the buffet for $9.99 or $29 if you want a big dinosaur chunk. A ribeye dinner, it's going to cost you $29 because our business is not the ribeyes or the coffee shop. Our business is selling properties that has an accessory that can be from us concessioned to somebody else. Let's say the gym. gymnasium. A ver, Eduardo, Mr. Perez, how much money we have for the gym? $1 million. We fix $1 million gym, and then we rent it, we concession it to a professional gym manager who has to pay us a monthly fee, fixed, plus a certain percentage of royalties. So our job is just to go and check that there is no broken machines, because then we take over the gym again, or there's unsatisfied clients, because we take the gym again. We have an administration in our own complex, from our own team, that will manage the rents of those kind of concessions and the royalty administration of those kind of royalties. The idea is that if Mr. Jones arrives tonight at 2 o'clock and he wants to go to Chichen Itza tomorrow, he just has to raise the phone and make the reservation with the concierge, and we'll make him the reservation to go to Chichen and collect a little piece of that. The idea is that with the 176 units that we will have in the complex, we should sell $31 to everyone a day. In what? Well, with the beers, in the pirate island in the middle of the marina, in the kayak, in the rental of the kayaks, in the bicycle rental, in the golf cart rental, in the car rental, in the cleaner, dry cleaner, the laundry shop. I put you here 72 points of sale. It's not completely elaborate because I wouldn't finish to do it, but I put you exactly what I think is the most sellable points for the American, Canadian, and international buyers, even Mexican buyers. Right now, the Mexican economy, everybody says, no, Mexican economy is terrible, but if you go to the supermarket, everybody has full cars, everybody has new cars, everybody complains because our president is kind of goofy, but the truth is that we are the 12th economy in the world. So let's take advantage of this moment in time. Around us, everybody's selling. Even Puerto Cancun has their own project. And I didn't want to, they asked me, what are you going to do, Raul, with your new lots? And I say, no, I'm not going to tell you, because if I tell them about the lagoon, okay, that's our main secret. We're going to show up with the entertainment of entertainment. We're going to show up with the most important toy in the full Cancun area. Nobody has what we're going to have. So, by spending $51 million in this project, every condo, which is 3 bedroom standard units at this point, later on the road we will discuss, if you see 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 5 bedrooms, we're doing 3 bedrooms, and then we're going to do some villas. I'm proposing that we should do in these lateral areas. First of all, I need to buy another pen. So, in these areas, we're going to have 8 villas in each side. So, in total, we're going to have 176 units. I'm proposing that 50 of these units should be sold in fractional modality. Then, the Diamond building, which is the main building that has 60 condos, there you will have different services than the other owners. If you have the black bracelet, then yes, we will pick you up in the airport at a regular cost, but instead of going in the Suburban, we're going to go in the limo. If you want to go shopping with your wife, we can put there somebody that can help you to go shopping in the area. If you want to have a nice romantic dinner in the terrace, I will send you a chef. It's going to cost you, but you will have it available. Okay? And if the chef regularly costs $50, we will send it to you for $39.99, and we will include a Mexican wine bottle. You will have a little better VIP services. Anyway, the guy that is staying here in the Ambassador building, which I'm trying to design it as a family building. Okay, this is mostly for, you know, the granddad and the sons and the grandsons and the guy that owns his own plane, the high-end guys, you know, the guys that call the airport to prepare the tuna sandwich. They call the pilot of the Gulfstream and tell them, hey, I'm leaving today and please prepare the plane. This is the kind of clients I'm usually having. So, but in this side, we have to think in families. We have to think in adults, and we have to think in the people that they have all these kind of objections. I don't want a place that should be maintained all the year. I don't want a place that I cannot sell in the future, that I cannot rent it. I hate timeshare. I don't want to be in a timeshare. I want a title of property. All of these details are in the dossier. So you can find how did we get to this idea. If we ask, instead of 51 million, only for 30, we will be able to build the main building, the lagoon, the full project licensing, architectural, marketing, legal expenses, and then start bringing money in so we don't have to go to the 51. Maybe it's going to be sooner because our break-even point is 60 years, spending $51 million between 176 units. Each unit is going to cost us $284,000 per unit. That's our break-even point. If we sell 60 times the other 116 units, our profits. So, we can wait until we sell the whole enchilada or until we sell 60 units, but the most important part is that we're going to be there 24 hours, 365 a year, speaking to the clients and doing customer service, as we have done for the last 30 years for our clients. We have worked for them. We used to live next door all our projects, so people could go to our house, knock the door, and say, Raul is not working the air conditioning Sunday, Thanksgiving Day, and we will send the guys to fix it because we were prepared since before. We gave them a home and we gave them a car, so when we called them at 3 o'clock in the morning because the client arrived in the red-eye flight, everybody was there ready to open the door, turn on the lights, make the air conditioning work, and that's what we call the extra mile customer service. That's why we are considered the best in our business. Not because we sell a lot, but we give the best customer service in the area. And we are the very few that can offer an owner's list. You can speak to the owners and they will tell you, no, see, they came and they opened and they fixed it, and we are all titled, and someday the shower didn't work or the wall turned gray, but they came and fixed it and stuff 6 years after the guarantee was expired. So this is what we can offer. This is why we are trying to tell you it's here. Because if we can get the $2 million, we can get the $30 million. We can make a deal with the construction company. We already have a concourse for that. What does this mean? This means we do, Mr. Constructor, give me a fixed price per square meter. If you give me a fixed price per square meter, if they steal you the concrete, if the delivery date is wrong, if the specifications are wrong, we have a bond 3-to-1 from you, sign, and I will keep your house, your dog, your buildings, your lots, your wife, and your car. So that's the way the bonds works in Mexico. And only big time builders are going to go to sign you a paper that says that they want $1,000 per square meter, but they will deliver Thursday, 31st of March at 12 o'clock in the evening. For every day it passes and they don't deliver, they have $10,000 fine. This is the way to work. I don't build anymore. I used to do it, and I used to have my own crew of bravos, and we were building and running, and it's a mess. It's a nightmare. Once you hire a constructor company with this kind of agreement where you have a bond, then you are in this side of the line. And this means it's going to be a pleasure to see your building going up and not a situation of terror. So please consider it. I would love to have another meeting and hear from your questions. And please, if you need something, please tell Eduardo to contact me, and we can have as many meetings as you wish. Thank you so much for listening to our presentation. Here you will receive the full dossier with all the deep information, and hopefully we can do a deal together and some money. Thank you so much.